Hey, this is Hot Chocolate with Paul for Wednesday, July 24. A couple years ago, Stacy and I met a fun group of people on a cruise ship. And we are going to visit them. First stop is Troy, New York. We're on the New York State Thruway now, passing through Montezuma National Wildlife Refuge. I always love going through here. Morning, Stacy.
Good morning.
You excited about this trip?
Hey, I am.
Yeah. It's been a long time since we've seen these people.
February of 22.
Yeah. You've been really looking forward to this for a long time.
Yep.
And then we get to travel with some of them again on a cruise next year.
Yep. Out of Miami.
Yeah, that's right. We got to get to Miami. We are at the Port Byron service area, the Thruway rest stop. They rebuilt a lot of these service areas. They put seating areas away from the restaurants instead of separate seating areas for each restaurant. I like what they did. We're about 40 miles outside of Albany and driving along the Thruway, where we've had some severe storms cut across New York State over the past week. As we've been driving along, we've been seeing places where there's been trees down, and we know that there's been damage to some buildings in some of the cities and towns that we've passed.
Oh, we brought a toy. You want to play?
Oh, the enthusiasm of seeing people again.
So there was the group intro meet and greet, and we all were doing different things, and then we got to know each other, and we'd see each other all over the place, whether it was dancing or at a show, and that was just a freaking riot.
Yeah.
And now, how many years later, we're still getting together, which is awesome. So
Cruise friends are the best friends.
Woohoo! We were at what was supposed to be family karaoke, and they were singing all sorts of stuff, and so I requested to sing Eminem, and of course I sang the explicit lyrics, which really upset a parent who had no problem with her son singing songs about virgins and inappropriate sex, but that wasn't explicit. It was just what the lyrics were about. So when I said a curse word, it was bad. So then we're like, okay, that's fine. We get it. Sorry. And one of our other friends requested a song for us to sing, and it had damn in it. It was just damn. And once the word damn came out, they shut off the song. So, of course, me being so nice went over and said, this is ridiculous to the lady. And she felt threatened. So later, the security came, and I had to do a perp walk down in the grand foyer, so she could identify that, yes, I was the one that she felt threatened by. So we were just told, keep it clean, everything will be fine.
But they didn't throw you off the ship.
They didn't throw me off the ship.
Everyone on the ship was clapping for you when you came back to the pool. Once we didn't know where you went, they took you out, whisked you out for like 18 people.
After we bailed you out of cruise ship jail.
Yeah.
Cruise ship jail, right?
And then you came down the stairs, and we were all waiting for you at the pool. Everyone's like, free tip.
They were doing the Fleetwood Mac experience. Is that what they were called? Something like that. In Sid Norman's.
Fleetwood Mac rumors.
Yeah. And we'd intended to meet there, but then we got there and it was already full. But they knew I was out at the bar. So the bartender came, and I thought he was just saying, like, hey. And he's like, no, come with me. And snuck us into the club. So that was fun. Yeah, so we're with the same bartender on a subsequent cruise on the same ship. And he remembered us, had a great time, asked how these guys were doing. And then that ship I chose to do the Louis the 13th cognac. So that was an experience because they get out the white gloves and they take this little thing and they pulled it and they measured out exactly, and it's a ton of money. But I was glad I did it just to experience it because I'd never had it before.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, definitely worth it to do it once, and one of these days I'll probably buy a bottle. There's a bump coming up.
It's a
The
dip.
whole thing's slipping away.
I remember meeting the bestest friends ever. What are you doing? Oh, the bestest friends ever.
Hey, you missed Paul
That's what he's doing right now. He's interviewing me. Remember when she came out and she had her 80s gear on? Oh, yeah. She was just like sweating with the oldies. I'm like, there she goes. Yes, you.
would go for the nachos or the kettle chips.
I was not prepared for that night. I was not geared up at all. But man, you took the show.
Wasn't that the night when other person went to bed and you were out playing with us? We were singing, me, you, and Donna singing, dancing. Remember we were walking through the hallway? What were we singing?
I made it so sweet there.
Oh my God, we were blasting. It's like we were coming from the deck. And then we went to
Came from the 80s party
and then we went
to
and then we went to get some wings.
Do you remember the guy in the wheelchair?
Yes.
And he was with his wife, and we got him out of his wheelchair, and we got him dancing. He was thrilled. He was so happy.
He reminded me of my Uncle Dave.
See? We made that guy walk. Me and Sarah. That's how much power we have.
Praise the Lord.
Yes. Praise the Lord.
And now we're creating new memories. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're on day 2 of our trip, and we are leaving the Albany-Troy area and heading to Newburgh for the next part of our get-together. It's actually a graduation party for somebody, but all of our cruise friends from our February 2022 cruise are meeting there, so it's going to be a double event for us. How have you been joining us so far?
I had a real good time yesterday.
Yeah. Like seeing all these people again?
Yep. Get to know each other better too.
That's right. So we both got orange on, and it's part of the color scheme for the graduation party we're going today. So we are on our way. This is where the graduation party is, and of course the meetup for those of us who are from the cruise. Inside the building, graduation table set up with snacks, photo booth. This is where our cruise people are sitting. There's one of them. There's another one. People coming in for the graduation party. Photo booth.
Here, brother. Ava graduated with an overall average in honors, so we're really All right.
We represent the lollipop kid, the lollipop kid, the lollipop kid.
So with the official graduation party being over, we have moved on to a house where the after party is now in progress. This is actually a doll. It's a realistic looking baby. How is it, Stacy?
Hey, can I play with the ones that are missing fingers then?
I put that on Facebook.
Go to jail, Rob.
It's bad if you're squishing her head and you're shaking the shit out of her.
State police will be.
It's the last morning of our weekend, meeting our friends from the cruise ship. It's been an absolutely wonderful weekend. Many of us met on the Norwegian Getaway back in February of 2022. It was the first cruise for many of us after COVID. So now, after spending a couple of days with them, we're about to head home from Newburgh, New York. And we look forward to seeing many of them again on another cruise coming up in February of 2025. That's it for Hot Chocolate with Paul for today. Have a good day.